guys. Hey, welcome back. Ducks Hockey and more. This video is going to concentrate solely, completely Anaheim Ducks stuff. Okay, Anaheim Ducks. I don't even know what to say other than, okay, the Ducks. Being my team, I'm loyal no matter what. This team is in a rebuild. Obviously, that's what they're in. Pat Verbeek has made it pretty clear. The rebuild is on. But he wanted to put a competitive team on the ice. So he went out and he did some things in the offseason, like add Ryan Strome, Vetrano, added Klingberg, which was a big one for me. I thought it was crazy. Klingberg. Even Kulikov, bringing him over from Minnesota as a veteran defenseman just to help add that veteran experience on the blue line. I expected a much more competitive team than what we're seeing. Diving into the Anaheim Ducks, the thing that stands out the most, okay, is that the players just, a coach, no matter who you are, a coach has a style, right? Every coach is different. They're what they want to see from their players and from their team on the ice. How they play defensively, how they play offensively, different things, okay, like that. Every coach is different, okay? And you have to sell it as a coach, right? The players have to buy it and be like, yes, let's do this. And collectively as a team, play that way. And the coach has to sell it. And his assistant coaches have to buy into it and sell it as well, okay? There is nothing about the current Anaheim Ducks team that has bought into anything that I can see from our coaching staff. Okay, I've said it a million times. I'll say it a million times over until it's finally done. Dallas Eakins has to go. When Pat Verbeek signed him to a one-year contract, I knew what he was doing. I didn't like it because I knew Dallas Eakins was not a good coach for an NHL team, okay? Doesn't have a good track record in the NHL. He has a really good track record and good record in the minors, AHL level and lower. But at the NHL level, he stinks. He's really bad, really bad. When Pat Verbeek signed him to a one-year extension, I was like, oh, okay, here we go. There's another year of this guy. But I also knew why. Okay, there was nobody really available that Pat Verbeek wanted to bring in. I'm sure he's been looking hard. Even though he did sign Dallas to a one-year contract extension as a let's see what you can do with this team guy. This is your last chance. I know that Pat Verbeek's probably, even after he signed him to that one-year extension, I'm sure he was still on the hunt. He's still been looking. He's still trying to figure out who he wants to put on the bench, behind the bench. So I have a feeling Dallas Eakins is going to get fired before the season's over. I don't think he's going to last. The problem really becomes, who do we replace him with? There's not a whole lot out there right now, unless you brought in some like assistants, an assistant coach that's successful with a team or something like that. But who's going to do that in the mid-season? If you're going to bring, a lot of times what teams do if they fire their coach in this early in the season, they'll bring an assistant and make him interim coach, right? Like a Newell Brown, they'll make him the interim coach for the remainder of the season, and then find somebody in the off season to be the big boss. But who? Tell me what you think. I think, as much as I'd love to see Barry Trotz come to be an Anaheim Ducks coach, I don't think that's going to happen. I think Trotz wants to be coach of the Ducks. You know who would be fun to see? And I know this is a long shot, and I know there's some people out there that have said that this coach in particular can be kind of abrasive, I guess. But I would love to see Mike Babcock behind the bench again. Mike Babcock has had success at the NHL level. I would love to see him come back and see what he can do. I bet he could turn this team around. I bet he can do it. I bet he could. I've always liked Mike Babcock. That's my there you go. Mike Babcock, come back to the Ducks, please. Anyways, listen, so Ducks. Coaching change has to happen. It's going to happen this year. I know it. And even if it doesn't, Dallas Eakins is done. Good luck wherever you go, dude, after this season or whatever. So, special teams. What happened to the Ducks special teams? Okay. Special teams, defense, and goaltending. Goaltending isn't that bad. You cannot fault Stolarz or Gibson for the amount of goals that are going in. Okay. You really can't. It's the defense that just is atrocious. Okay. Defense is horrible at clearing people out. Being aggressive, physically aggressive, and especially for the players that are stationed in front of Gibson or Stolarz. As far as I'm concerned, if there's somebody standing in front of them, he better be on his ass. You know, I want to see the Ducks. Keep in mind, Ducks fans, you remember the old Ducks. They were aggressive. They were big. We weren't the fastest of teams, and I know that's what Verbeek's trying to do. He wants to be faster. I'm okay with that. But we were always aggressive, big. You didn't want to mess with us, and it almost made us better when teams pissed us off. Getzlaf used to play better when he was in the game because somebody pissed him off. We were a much better team back then, being big and physical, because other teams came into when they came to the pond to play, or we came to their house. They always knew, okay, the Ducks. I know that's how it was, and we were successful at it. We're not like that anymore. Bailou's been getting into fights. Okay, great. But where's the hard hits? I want to see Simon Benoit, who can hit people really good. I want to see him start laying people out. Okay? Do it right. We don't want to take stupid penalties because our penalty kill sucks. But I want to see players getting laid out, paid. They need to pay for where they're at. They need to be looking over their shoulder all the time. Okay, that helps us create turnovers and create offense. They're not doing that. They need to do that. Special teams, okay? Stop taking penalties, guys, because your penalty kill blows. Okay, stay out of the penalty box. Stop hooking and tripping and all that crap. Okay, the referees, in my opinion, this year have been way not helpful to the Ducks at all. They have not been on our side. But don't take penalties unless you're going to shore up your penalty kill and start blocking shots and sacrificing yourself, and stop freaking giving up goals on the penalty. When you're killing penalties, stop taking penalties. Power play, seriously, with the offensive power we have, quite honestly, I don't understand. I don't get it. Shoot the puck, put it in the net. We should be at the top of the league, top 10 at least in the league on the power play. With the snipers we have, I mean, you got Troy Terry, you got Zegras, Klingberg on the blue line. Come on. Missing Drysdale doesn't help. Him being injured and being out doesn't help us, especially on the power play, and especially moving out of the zone. The kid can skate and pass. But we should be in the top 10, at least, maybe top half, top 15. Our power play is horrid. But even worse is that penalty kill. Things are going to change for the Anaheim Ducks. They've got a big game tonight against Chicago. Chicago's coming into our house. We should have beat Minnesota when they came into our house. We didn't. Chicago's now in town. Another team that's about 500, not expected to do well this year, but they're doing pretty decently. Ducks need to smash them tonight. If they don't smash them tonight, and we go to what will we be? We'll be 4-10-1. Are you kidding me? Ducks fans, big night tonight. We've got to win in Chicago. We got to beat the Chicago Blackhawks tonight. So, listen, go out, watch the game. Blackhawks are going down tonight. That's what we need to think. Mind power. Will it? It'll happen. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Go Ducks, as always. Subscribe, comment below, like the video, smash that like button. Let's keep the channel rolling. Thanks for watching. See you next time.